Hey folks, here's the next video in my series about resolving mistakes. And basically the concept is you practice your scale, you understand your intervals of the scale, and that way you have a place that you can go back to. If you hit a foul note or a note that you didn't intend to hit, you can slide into or move into that safe space of the scale, both the major scale and the minor scale. So I'm just going to illustrate some examples on how you can save yourself if you play a bad note, and also how you can kind of create interesting things sort of by accident. That's kind of how I play anyway. So here's the G scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So let's say you were playing a note, like playing those scale notes rather, and you made a mistake, I don't know. Yikes. Well, that's on the 3rd fret, 3rd string. You just figure out what scale degree that is. This is how you can kind of acclimatize yourself to do it. 1, 2, flat 3. So that's easy, that's your flat 3. How can you resolve that? Well, you can go to a 3 or a 2. Ooh, that sounds rough, but if you resolve it, now it sounds like something interesting. That's resolving to the 2 if you resolve to the 3. So it's just those mistakes, but you have to kind of, don't be afraid of them. Play them, and then resolve them, and then interesting things happen. Let's say you were going, whoa, rough. What is that? That's the flat 2nd. So again, you would just resolve either to the 1 or the 2nd. Hey, so now it's starting to sound interesting. So the concept is you can discover interesting things this way, but you have to test yourself. You have to practice your scales and then hit wrong notes and see what they sound like. And usually they sound bad, but if you resolve them, then they turn into something kind of cool and interesting, right? Anyway, so that's the concept that you can practice and play with in the major scale. Pretty simple. Any major scale degree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Ooh, again, that's your flat 3. You resolve it. That's the G run. So I hope that's clear to you. I'm going to show you some more examples with the pentatonic minor. This is one people do a lot. Wow, yikes. So that's 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 1, flat 3. So that's your 4, that's your flat 5. It sounds really rough, but if you resolve it to the 4, or resolve it to the 5, it sounds good. I'll show you. That's to the 4. That's to the 5. Sounds a lot better. Kind of sounds like Tony Rice. these are just examples that you can use, but you can make your own. That's the idea, make your own. You can go through your scales and understand your intervals and your blues scale and etc., etc. But to understand the implication of the sound, you really have to experiment with it. And I would encourage you to do that. Let me give you another example in the pentatonic. Ooh. Let's figure that out. 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 1, flat 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your 6. That's your flat 7. That's your 1. So how do you resolve that? Well, you can go to the flat 7, or you can go to the 5, like this. Or you can go to the 5. Not bad. You combine these things together and you get used to playing them, then you can make interesting things happen. It's literally just a combination of those two mistakes, but it sounds really interesting because you're resolving it, right? You're resolving it either on the G or just on any interval. All that stuff is just patience, patience, patience with yourself. Anyway, I hope this is clear, and I hope I wasn't too long-winded here. So good luck picking, and let me know how you do.